Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, but we're going to be talking about the best keystone on Jinx for patch 8.11 because as a Jinx player and someone who's talked to Jinx mains across the elos, where I'm supposed to tell you what the best keystone is press the attack. After the nerfs to Fleet Footwork ain't really that great, but it is a secondary option after press the attack, and then I'm not supposed to talk about Hail of Blades like at all whatsoever. However, I am going to talk about Hail of Blades a little bit because I personally like it actually the best over press the attack. But statistically, what I'm supposed to tell you is, if you want to win, what has the highest win rate and all that, go press the attack, and then afterwards, go Fleet Footwork. The reason I just like Hail of Blades right now is kind of just a feeling thing. It's kind of like what Lethal Tempo should have been, and why we were excited in the preseason when Lethal Tempo was announced, because we're like, oh, this is going to be great on Jinx, and then it just kind of wasn't. Well, now Hail of Blades is kind of like a front-loaded Lethal Tempo, so if you were already kind of interested in that playstyle, or that's a playstyle you were kind of waiting for Jinx, that's why I'm including Hail of Blades in this video, because Hail of Blades kind of now fills that niche we were hoping Lethal Tempo would. But in terms of win rate, once again, in terms of if you want to win the most games by the keystone that has the highest win rate, that is actually press the attack. And I imagine it has to do with the fact that it allows you to proc your passive a bit more often, especially if you expose an enemy and they take more damage because they're exposed in 3 auto attacks, which you can do very quickly with the attack speed Jinx has just built into her minigun. You'll be able to more, I guess, reliably proc your passive because enemies will suddenly, take a lot more damage and just die a lot faster. Fleet Footwork is still kind of an option. It is significantly weaker, so people are saying kind of don't really take it, but if you did want to take it because you like that playstyle a bit more, then press the attack. Or if you're someone that kind of rushes one of the lifesteal items a bit earlier now because they do have their cost reduced, that could also possibly work as well. And then I bring up Hail of Blades because someone right now, as like myself, who's experimenting with Stormrazor, when you get Stormrazor and complete it with completed boots and then by level 9, Jinx will have 200% around attack speed because of the 70% from her minigun, the percent you get from boots, the percent you get from Stormrazor, and then the amount you get in the initial attack of Hail of Blades, either for a duel or for a team fight. And it does work on rocket form briefly as well, so your rockets will also get that burst of attack speed. Now granted, that's kind of a bit situational, which is why I'm not saying it's the best keystone or why I'm even going to try and advertise it as better than press the attack for the usual player. Once again, if you want the highest win rate keystone, it's apparently press the attack. But if you're someone that kind of just likes how things feels, I will say like dabble with Hail of Blades, obviously not in ranked for the first time and all that. Go into a normals or go into ARAM or something like that if you can. But I will say you could dabble with that one. It's definitely on the table. It's just not going to be better than those other ones. So for me, if I'm going to give you educational and accurate and informative information in this video, once again for like the 15th time, go press the attack. Then it's Fleet Footwork, but I'll put Hail of Blades in there in case you just kind of want to see what that's about. So it can work on auto attacking AD carries. One of the final notes I will mention is this meta just doesn't really favor late game champions. So part of why some champions are going to feel bad right now is simply because the meta favors early game stuff. It's part of why things like Draven and Lucian and Jhin are actually really good right now, because the meta is pretty fast and those guys work pretty fast. Jinx wants to have time to scale up, and that's not really something that happens right now unless you just find a way to make a leader on your own. So with that being said, that's all for this video. Longer than I intended, but I really want to have a discussion more so. It's been about a week almost now, so what do you think is the best keystone on Jinx actually? Do you actually think Fleet Footwork is actually better than press the attack? Do you think press the attack is a bit overrated? Do you think press the attack is the best one? Or are you like me, you're like experimenting with something right now, and that's what you think, something like Hail of Blades, even Glacial Augment still? Whatever the case is, let's have a conversation about it in the comment section down below. That's all for this video though. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe whatsoever, but I don't know which video will be next, because life can have a lot of kinks. So until next time, take care, GG, get jinxed. Thank you for watching. Enjoy pizza responsibly.